and you were told something about Gene Roddenberry as well. So why don't you share that?
Yes. So I think, Michael, you did a video about it, but it's great to be able to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
So he explained to me that he said, we are the same ones who contacted him because we knew that there was going to be a temporal war and we needed to create a bridge. He explained to me that in the past, they contacted a group of people to create a part of the bridge, to embed the template of our future, to hook and just anchor the timeline of our future in the past already. And there was a template that was given, which was Star Trek series, Star Trek concept, to anchor into the consciousness, the collective unconscious of humanity, a blueprint for their future, that they could really hold on to it. And he said, we created a bridge and we said that we would be back at the other side of the bridge, at the other end of the bridge, when the time will come and the timeline will be there. And we are back. That's what he said, we are back. Yeah. So this was the bridge.
So Gene Roddenberry, he attended these Council of Nine channeling sessions with Phyllis Schlemmer and Andrea Paharich and Sir John Whitmore in 1975. And he was asking a lot of questions about the Council of Nine, about the 24 civilizations, about contact and so forth. And, you know, he got some ideas for that. And he actually did write a film script for an encounter with the Nine that he just called it The Nine. And I think that film script probably ended up being part of what led to the television series Deep Space Nine. But the important thing here, I think, is that these channeling sessions were question and answer periods. I mean, Gene Roddenberry, I mean, as far as we know from the briefings that are part of the book that Phyllis Schlemmer wrote called The Only Planet of Choice, Gene Roddenberry asked questions, and as well as all the others, they asked questions. It was only ever telepathic communications with the Nine, but you actually had a physical contact experience with the Nine, and that's unique. But you also mentioned in the timeline you sent me that Gene Roddenberry had something like that as well. What were you told about Gene Roddenberry meeting with the Nine?
I was told that he met them. I understand why, because they created a quantum link, quantum dot. I understand that. That he had a quick contact with them, and then they promised him that he will meet them at the other end of the bridge. The thing is, the timelines, so this thing, I think Thorhan explained it to me. The timelines went a little bit wobbly, and it took more time than they thought, because temporal war, of course. And Gene Roddenberry couldn't make it. So it was very representative that someone marked the bridge, someone who had a contact with the Nine in the past, and a contact of the Nine in, sealed it. And the second choice after Gene Roddenberry, who passed before things could happen, was William Shackner, because he was there at the start, he was there at the end, and he was a symbol. He's a symbol. He represents, this future, you know, is just, I mean, just for that, that was the best second choice.
Right, that's very interesting. We did cover that. I remember covering that from some of the information you shared, that William Shackner, when he went up on that Blue Origin rocket, that was actually a cover for him joining this delegation to meet with the the Intergalactic Confederation, that he had a meeting with them. But you're saying he actually got to meet with the 9 as well?
I haven't been specified, but probably. He met with the Intergalactic Confederation, but he probably met with the 9 because he was meant to do the bridge.